Well, the time right now is 8:33, and many factors contribute to one's chance of getting pregnant, but there are things you can do to help increase your odds. So here with a rundown of fertility foods to help in your conception journey is registered dietitian nutritionist Kendra Tolbert. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Appreciate your time.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Okay, so we have a lot to get through,
Yes.
but the key here is balance, balance, balance.
Absolutely.
And that all is good for hormones and ovulation and the things you eat play a role in that.
Exactly. I think this is such important information for people to have, and it's empowering information. It's good to know that while you may not be able to completely control your fertility, you can influence it, and you can do it by choosing exactly what you said, healthy, well-balanced foods. So I brought in 3 categories of foods that help us do just that, improve our fertility and increase our chances of getting pregnant.
These are slow carbs.
Right, slow carbs. So slow carbs are the carbohydrate-rich foods that are also high in fiber. And that fiber slows down how quickly they break down and how quickly we digest them. So it keeps our blood sugar nice and steady. And it's that steady blood sugar that supports healthy ovulation, healthy eggs, and healthy hormones.
Okay, so we have berries here.
Yes.
Sweet potatoes.
Yes, and whole grains.
Yes.
So sweet potatoes are one of my favorite because they're so versatile.
Yeah.
So you can bake them, you can make a few at the beginning of the week, and then you can just warm them up and you have a side dish, or you can even put toppings on them, and then you have a complete meal.
Well, they are fertile also because there are some places, especially in a town in Nigeria, where the whole town is multiples.
Right, lots
so
of
they have
twins.
a thing where they have yams in their diets, and people think that it causes twins.
Yes.
So maybe they are versatile and fertile. All right, so good fats.
Yes, so our healthy fats. So healthy fats are important because they help you absorb the other vitamins that are in your other food, like the vitamin A, D, E, and K. And they also provide the building blocks that our body uses to create the hormones that govern our monthly cycle and our fertility. So without enough fat, you're going to have a hard time making those hormones that you need to get pregnant.
Okay, avocados are easy to incorporate, but these are sardines.
These are sardines. So you can pop these into some pasta, you can mash it and put it on toast. There's lots of things you can do with them.
Okay.
And also olive oil, and of course our nuts and seeds.
Okay, and then you also say, I eat a lot of meat, chicken, fish, steak. I should start switching it out at some point and having more vegetables.
Right, so we have our plant proteins. I'm really excited about these. There was some really interesting research around these. Researchers found that swapping out just 1 serving of animal protein in place with plant protein actually reduced the risk of ovulatory infertility by half. So that's a small change, huge difference. Right? So we have beans, peas, and lentils, hummus, and chickpeas. Chickpeas are great, not just because they're a plant protein, but also because they're high in folate, which is so important when you're trying to get pregnant, because it protects against neural tube defects. So it helps babies' nervous system develop properly.
And I've also heard you should have folic acid in your system for 3 months prior to getting pregnant. Now, this dish right here looks like the superfood of fertility.
It is. So it's a combination of all these food groups. And that's what's great about these foods. They can be mixed and matched and combined in different ways. And so here we have the sweet potatoes and chickpeas, the avocado, and then of course some other colorful vegetables to give you more nutrients, because the more nourishment you get in, the healthier you are, the more fertile you are.
And that's one of the things, I guess eating healthy in general is to have a colorful plate.
Absolutely. Eat the rainbow.
Eat the rainbow. I love it. All right, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate you for being here. People can find you at livefertile.com.
Correct.
All right, thank you, ma'am.